Hello, my name is Annalise and welcome to Stetson Talks, a show about our school and our community. Welcome teachers, students, and everyone else. Today joining us we have Mr. Mullin, the principal of Stetson. Hi, Mr. Mullin, how are you?
Very good, Annalise. How are you today?
I'm good today, and we're glad to have you on our show. Our next question comes from Victoria.
Thank you, Annalise. Hi, Mr. Mullin. My name is Victoria. I would like to ask you a question. What inspired you to become a teacher?
That's a great question, Victoria. It's very nice to speak to you as well, too. And I wish I had an answer to share with you that was some kind of exciting answer. But I took a very different path trying to become a teacher. I came out of high school, and I really was not sure what I wanted to do for the longest time. I signed up and I registered at Community College of Philadelphia, and I tried numerous different courses. I tried accounting courses, I tried business courses, I tried computer programming courses, and unfortunately, I really didn't care for any of those. So I actually stopped going to school for quite some time, for about 2 years. And I decided just to take random jobs, and I worked at different jobs for about 2 years. And after a while, I decided I wanted to give school one more opportunity because I really wasn't happy with what I was doing. So I went back. This time I registered at and enrolled at Temple University. And I signed up for my very first education class, and I fell in love with the class. And from that point on, I was just hooked. I just loved the idea of working with students and being able to work in a school and shape the minds of kids each day. So that was my pathway to becoming a teacher.
Thank you. I got one more question.
Sure.
Did you always want to become a principal?
Not at all. No, I was a teacher, Victoria. I was a teacher for 11 years, and I really, really enjoyed working with the students. It was just a great opportunity to be in the classroom, locked in your room with 30 students and having fun and you teaching and the kids taking what you're teaching and becoming smarter every single day. And I decided after a couple of years of teaching to go back and get my master's degree. And by doing that, besides being a teacher within the school, I took on a couple additional responsibilities as a leadership team member. And by doing that, I had an opportunity to not only work with the kids in my classroom, but I also had the opportunity to work with the adults in the building. And that was very exciting for me because now I was starting to make decisions that just didn't impact my 25 kids that were in my classroom. I was starting to make decisions that were impacting the 25 kids in my classroom, the 900 kids in the school, and the 100 adults that were in the building as well, too. So that was kind of my pathway on to becoming a principal.
Thank you, Mr. Mullin. Our next question comes from Leah.
Hello, Mr. Mullin. My name is Leah. How is everything that is happening affecting the way that you run the school?
That's another great question, Leah. It's not been an easy way. Trying to work day in and day out from your home or from inside of an empty school building is very challenging, not only for teachers, but also for the principals, the assistant principals, and the leadership team members as well, too. Part of my job, if you remember being in classroom every day, I would walk the building. I'd be in and out of the cafeteria, in and out of the classrooms. You would see me in the morning greeting you guys. These are all things that you do as a school principal to make the school, the climate of a school, engaging and fun for students and for teachers to come to work. And being stuck at home or being stuck inside of an empty building has not been easy. It's been very challenging trying to do this virtually.
Thank you, Mr. Mullin, for your response. I believe Marion has the next question.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mullin. My name is Marion, and I've been a part of media and Sugarbugs for at least 2 years now. And my question to you is, when do you think is going to be an appropriate time where students and staff can actually go back into the building and teach our normal ways before this whole pandemic happened?
Marion, that is the $1 million question that people have been asking me ever since March. And if I had the answer to that question, I'd be holding the $1 million lottery ticket winner in my hand right now. I know you guys want to come back to school. I know the teachers want to come back to school. I know your parents want you guys to go back to school. And I want to be back to school too, but we are trying to do the best we can and trying to make the best decision to bring you back when we know that you're going to be safe and all the adults in the building are going to be safe. The last thing we would want to do is bring you guys back into a situation where, you're not going to be safe.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mullin, for your time. Mr. Mullin, do you have anything you want to say to the school?
I do. I have a lot to say to this school. What I do want to say is I truly miss you guys every single day. I miss every single student. I miss every single staff member. I hope you guys are all staying safe at home. I really hope you guys are logging on every single day to your teachers' classrooms. Your teachers have worked so hard, day in and day out, preparing lessons for you guys to try to teach you virtually. You have to remember, this is not just new for you, it's also new for them. So make sure you're coming to school every day. Spread the word to your friends to make sure that they're logging on every day. Keep your heads up. I know this is challenging, but keep your heads up. We're going to get better. And we're only going to grow from this opportunity. And I can't wait to see you all again someday. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Mullin. But before we end out the segment, Marion would like to say something to you.
Sure.
I personally wanted to say, and from the whole media club, thank you very much for what you've put into the club and what you're doing to keep the school around. We really appreciate it, and we'd like to say thank you.
No, well, I thank you too, guys. Appreciate those kind words. Thank you.
Hey, 8th grade, I'm Melinda Cruz from 832.
Hello, my name is Brandon Martinez from 833.
This year we're going to be doing yearbook, and I don't know about you guys, corona or no corona, I want a yearbook. I don't know about you, and we need more people to help us out with the yearbook. It's going to be on Fridays at 1 p.m. If you want to join, make sure to tell your teachers that you want to join on your Zoom classes. And it's not going to be like regular school, so we're not going to do no writing assignments. We're going to have fun. It's going to be super chill. And yeah, goodbye.